Hey everybody, it's Caterade5 here with another top 10. And yes, this is as you can see probably on the screen below right now, this is my top 10 Johto Pokemon. When I did Johto places, I think a lot of people were expecting me to do top 10 Johto Pokemon. However, I didn't feel like doing that. So suck it. Just kidding. But basically this is obviously spring break, and I really think that top 10s are gonna fit in way better with my schedule for spring break, so that's probably just what I'm gonna do because they have shorter recording sessions. So I hope you guys enjoy the top 10. Oh yeah, and one more thing. It's not going to be a top 10 spring break, obviously, because the time of recording is probably going to be uploaded tomorrow, just because I probably won't have enough time and enough time for Wi-Fi. So I hope you guys enjoy this top 10. Number 10 is Hitmontop. Okay, you guys, this is Hitmontop. I really don't know why I put this on. I feel like I just put this on to keep more spaces because there are only 99 Pokemon made in Johto, and just cause that's how it goes. But Hitmontop, admit it, all you guys who played 2nd Gen and didn't get a guidebook like Gold and Silver, not Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but Gold and Silver, you gotta admit it, you wanted one of these, but you had no idea how to get it. You just had no idea. Really, I haven't seen any of these, any Hitmontops in, for Wi-Fi, but I don't know, you can probably run, triple kick on it, I don't know. I think a lot of people, if they had to use one, they would probably run attack on it and maybe speed. I think attack and speed are its best stats. I really haven't seen it that much in battle, so I don't know, but it looks cool, and that's why it's at number 10. Okay, guys, here we go. This is the best of the worst for this top 10 Johto Pokemon. And you guys know that I hate Macargo. If you've watched my top 10 fire type Pokemon, just the reason, its huge weakness to ground and water. Both of them are ×4, and both of those types being so common in competitive battling and all that stuff. And then also the other, and then Delibird, well, it's a Santa bird. It's a reindeer, basically. And it throws presents to its opponent, either giving it damage, like actually attacking it, or healing the opponent, which is really weird. So that's bad, and I've never seen one competitive battling, and I don't think you would either. And Macario, you just don't see them either in competitive battling, and both of them they're just sucky Pokemon anyway, so that's the reason those ones are on the rest of the worst. Okay, guys, number 9 on the countdown for my top 10 Johto Pokemon is Blissey, and Blissey's on here for one reason: it's HP. And even though I haven't seen this thing in competitive battling, it definitely has the potential to do that. Now let's get back to that HP. Now HP, I've heard if you can do all of that crap, all the HP ups, all the EVs, all the IVs, all the super training, everything else max level 100, you can have this thing at 714 HP. That is huge. You guys, the only thing that's gonna be able to make that thing go down hard is a really high stab move, or at least 100 power fighting move, and that's still gonna take at least 3 hits. That's why Blissy's number 9 on the list. Okay, guys, number 8 here is Skarmory. Skarmory, steel flying type, really good attack, pretty good attack and speed. But its defense is outstanding. Even though if you look this thing up on Serby, it's not gonna be top 10 quality for defense. But with all the resistances that a steel and flying combination makes, this thing has really good resistance and really good other, well, and it also has really good attacks. Steel Wing basically belongs to this Pokemon. That's why this Pokemon's at number 8. Okay, guys, the first part I want to focus on in this part of the rest of the best is the Johto legendaries. And obviously, if you've ever watched any of my countdowns, I do not put legendaries on my top 10s because I'm saving them for like a top 10, maybe top 20 legendaries of all time. So this is basically just a quick section to focus on the legendaries, and I'm just going to talk about probably the most basic legend, or the most known legend of the Johto region, which is Ho-Oh bringing the Beast trio back to life. And what Ho-Oh did, and many fans have speculated this, that Ho-Oh used Eevee because the types of the first gen Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon are exactly similar to Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, and that's definitely the main reason, and definitely Johto and Heart Gold makes you think that they have the most interesting myths, most interesting stories ever, and that's why I just want to have their own section on the rest of the best. Okay, guys, the second part I wanted to focus on in the rest of the best are Johto baby Pokemon, and Johto baby Pokemon aren't really I just want to add these because Johto was the introduction of baby Pokemon, and basically what baby Pokemon are kind of just like added on Pokemon, just pre-evolution. I mean, Togepi's one because it's a real baby, but that's really the only one that was introduced. This whole new evolution was introduced. And then we also have Elekid, which was added on to Electabuzz. Then we have Smoochum, which was added on to Jinx. Igglybuff, which was added on to Jigglypuff. Togepi, as I said, is the only one. Then we have Tyrogue, which was added on to Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee. Then we have Cleffa, which was added on to Clefairy. Magby, which was added onto Magmar, and Pichu, that was added onto Pikachu, and those are the baby Pokemon of the Johto region introduced in the second gen. Okay, guys, for number 7 we have Heracross, the epic bug fighting Pokemon. Out of the blank of my mind, the only two. Actually, no, this actually has more than one weakness. Actually has 2 times 4 weaknesses. If I'm thinking correctly, that would be both flying and psychic are really good against this thing. But so this thing has overwhelming attack, and it's just really good. I haven't really seen it in competitive battling, but again, many Johto Pokemon have the potential to be in competitive battling. I just haven't seen one, although I do know they're used, and they're and Heracross now getting the Mega Evolution will definitely be used more than it was, because everyone I see that has a Wi-Fi competitive battling team definitely has at least one Mega Evolution, and that's what Heracross can do for many teams. Okay, guys, at number 6, what I think of Heracross's counterpart, I think of Scizor. Scizor, being a bug and steel type, only has one weakness, and that is to fire, but sadly fire is ×4, which is good for me because I love fairy types. But anyway, Scizor is basically like Heracross. You run attack on it, maybe you run defense on this thing just because it's a steel type. I really don't know what other stats you would run on Heracross and Scizor other than you would run attack, definitely, just because it has overwhelming attack and you want to make that attack way more overwhelming. Basically, for these two Pokemon, what I would want them to hold for me would be a life orb, maybe. I'm trying to think of something else, but yeah, really, these two Pokemon are really great, and I would want either one of these teams on my competitive team just for maybe a Mega Evolution or something else like that. Okay, guys, number 5 is Tyranitar. Tyranitar is it's a rock and dark type, and just saying that its huge weakness to fighting is probably why I don't see it in many Wi-Fi battles, but definitely has the potential to, and because there are so many fighting type moves out there that many people use, yeah, and that's really why just Tyranitar hasn't been seen in many Wi-Fi battles. But this thing is an epic in-game team. Definitely, I would recommend it. But the only thing is, in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I think you can catch like Pupitar in like Victory Road or something like that. Or no, I don't think you can even catch it till Mount Silver. So that's probably why I don't think you can, but it's still a great Pokemon, and if you have a chance to use it, I definitely recommend it. So that's why Tyranitar is number 5. Okay, guys, this is number 4, and number 4 for me is Feraligatr. Feraligatr is the final evolution of Totodile. Sorry about that, and this thing is epic. A lot of people have told me to pick Totodile, although I just really think Typhlosion is way too cool for Feraligatr. It can obviously take one out, tank it and take it. Well, maybe not tank it, but whatever. But Feraligatr, I really think if it had a Mega Evolution, it should learn it should have an ability that makes fighting moves like 50% better. More powerful, because Feraligatr has huge attack. Just look at those claws and fangs and all that awesome stuff, and really that's why Feraligatr's number 4. Yeah, that's why Feraligatr's number 4. Okay, guys, we have again the rest of the best, and you don't know how close these two Pokemon were to making my top 10 Johto Pokemon. And Donphan, let's just say it, was a little farther away just because I like Umbreon better, but Donphan, it's a great Pokemon. It's these Pokemon both have the potential to be Wi-Fi battlers. Donphan, just because it's awesome. I don't know if Donphan is, but Donphan is just outstanding for its looks, and that's why I really like it. And Umbreon, It was always my favorite of the evolutions. I know I like Fire more, Flareon, but I just really didn't like Flareon that much. So I like Umbreon because Dark type's my second favorite type. I think. Yeah, but whatever. Umbreon has great defense, and that's definitely why it has the potential. But most people don't say it's that good, and everyone says, "Oh yeah, it's only that good because it has the defense," and that's kind of true. But I really like it, and that's why I was very close to making today's top 10. Okay, guys, you probably saw this coming. Number 3 is Houndoom. Houndoom, obviously a cross of both my favorite types, Fire and Dark. I really don't like it. A lot of people don't like it. It's just like that. Sorry about that, but it's just like that. Umbreon, it's not as loved as it should be, I think, and I think it's the same thing with Houndoom, although I don't like it as much as Umbreon, but just because it has that mix of the two great types, it has some pretty good moves, and now that it's gotten a pretty epic Mega Evolution, that's why it probably moved past at least Feraligatr and Tyranitar in the top 10 fire types. I mean, I haven't really managed to use one in a game yet, but it's still really awesome. I mean, I've used it maybe. I haven't fought a gym with it because the one time I trained it was right before the Pastoria gym in my first Platinum game, and that's when I really liked it, but still, it's over the fence. I really like this Pokemon because of its typing, part of its moves, and yeah, the typing and its moves. Okay, just quickly, I want to say if you hear anything in the background, I'm sorry about that. But my number 2 is kind of the same reason for number 3, although it's just better. Number 2 is Kingdra, and I'm gonna say this, and you guys probably know it. I love the combination of a water and dragon type. It's just great. I love it. But really, I like this thing because its move pool, its stats are stellar. I mean, well, not stellar, but they're good. They're definitely OU category good. And Water Dragon, it's got a really nice diversity of moves. It's got the Dragon Dance to boost its stats up. I think Dragon Dance. It's got the Hydro Pump, get the stab on water, get the stab on Dragon Pulse or Draco Meteor, and then you got the Ice Beam to cover for the Dragon weakness, and really and the Grass weakness too. I don't think it has weakness to Grass, so that's why Kingdra's number 2, guys. It's just really cool. Really cool design. I forgot to say that. Really cool design, great move pool, and great typing as well. That's why Kingdra's number 2. Okay, I know you guys saw this coming. Number 1 is Typhlosion, top 10 Johto Pokemon. And definitely, of course, this is opinionated, guys, so leave your own top 10 in the comment section below if you don't agree with me, although most people would agree with me. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm sure you don't, but Typhlosion, it's always been my Johto starter. I really love how you can utilize Eruption on this thing. Both of its attacks, I mean, if this thing was in Wi-Fi, I mean, like, if you use it in Wi-Fi, you could run either special attack or attack with this thing. This thing has killer both stats. Well, depending on what your EVs and IVs are in it. But if you have decent in both, you can definitely run both. I love this Pokemon, of course, because I've played Heart Gold for you guys before. Yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys liked this top 10. yeah, so Typhlosion. I'm trying to think what else to say about it. It's just super cool. I really love. I was gonna nickname this thing Mr. Maine, but I never got around to it. And I like Mr. Mohawk better. Um, I'm not gonna go on any website to find my nicknames. Well, sometimes I do, but not usually. I mean, I really liked my Honedge nickname. If I ever get around to training one of those guys, one of those things for you, I'll show it to you. But I'm getting off topic, you guys. Typhlosion's #1 of my top 10 Johto Pokemon, you guys. I really hope you liked this top 10. So, you guys, this is Caterade 5 signing out. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a good day.